EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. And here's a guy, if you throw it in his general vicinity, he's going to pull it down. Had over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown in their victory last time out.
Well, it stands out to you when you watch film on this offense. There's a go-to guy catching the ball, and everybody knows who it is. Nobody defensively has been able to stop them, and that's why they're on this really impressive win streak, and that's going to keep going. It's important in this game to keep moving this receiver around, get the matchups you want, but this quarterback, as the season goes on, is finding more and more confidence in his go-to guy. Excited to watch them go today.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Second down, going to throw it. Under pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Got a first down. Turning it on. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback doing that to your defense.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Trying to establish the run. Maybe a crease. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run the counter. Got an alley. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it to the back on the draw. They'll make the stop, but he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Hauls it in. Oh, he got loose. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
I gotta wait until 1 p.m.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays.
Anytime, brother. I'm playing college football until Madden downloads at 1 p.m. today. And then I can get started on the draft classes.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Blue Raiders offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And now we get a look at Cameron Lacey. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack. quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
And here comes the offense on second down. Breaks into the open. Inside the 50. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Read option.
A first down for the offense. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he gets it away.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Second down, gonna throw it. Intercepted.
Let's go.
The give to the lone running back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Long way to go on second down. Rides to the back. On the stop.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Third and long right here. They're all over him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to their goal line. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll move the wide receiver. Gonna run it. It's Shaw. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
You guys are crazy.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs.
And the quarterback is knocked down back
Let's
to 13.
go.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That, friends,
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Hey guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. We are seeing history here today. The running back has continued to run strong today, and now he is the program's single-season leader.
Let's go!
He's at the top, and he's in for the score. Touchdown. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Pulls it fired complete. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Sells to fake. Right side, it's Shaw. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the...
Gonna take a shot. And
Let's go!
First half turnover can swing momentum.
Let's
They
go!
get it on the ground at the 33-yard line, but the interception, the turnover, has given this offense a great shot.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
He's got 99 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Fires to the wideout. Oh, look,
that was
again. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
And that puts him directly at 100 rushing for the day. He's shown you a little bit of everything, right? Shown you the speed, shown you the quickness, the ability to break tackles, and obviously some durability to now get up to 100 yards on the day.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Buying time to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets it past the stick, slides to avoid the hit, and the drive stays alive with a 4th down conversion. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air, it's Sanders. Rolls right. There he goes. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in.
Let's go.
Rally into the end zone for the touchdown.
Let's go. We put it on a show now, baby.
Extend this lead here in week 5.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today, in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They've gotten nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head...
Makes a grab and room to
Oh,
run.
I ran right by him.
Crosses midfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on first and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Jones.
Wow. Broke all those tackles. Y'all see that? Y'all see that shit?
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Y'all
really
see
nice
that
job
shit?
responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
Selling the fake. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Running the red zone. It's Taylor. All over him immediately. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Takes a snap. Wants to throw. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think of...
Touchdown,
Wow.
Tennessee! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Hand it to the back. There's some daylight. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. To the ground. He's got it again. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Out wide right. It's Strong. They've got him corralled. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped it, and he has to have it. It's
Oh, you dropped it,
what
bro.
a tough way to end this drive.
Come on.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Sells the run, looking to pass. Turns up, it's off. Could not make his way to the corner. Big part of the offensive game plan is yards after the catch, but none available there.
I like the idea on offense of trying to spit the ball outside quickly and see if your guy can make something happen in space, but give the defense credit. They rallied to the ball, got him on the ground.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. First down, 10 yards to go. The fake and wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Jones. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. On the draw, it's Shaw. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. He slides that just inside the right upright. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Left side is Savage. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Powers inside. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Just enough time to get off one more snap. To the air, it's Sanders. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Georgia taking on the Vanderbilt Commodores. And it's Georgia trying to stay perfect as they eye a 5th straight win. It's been a dream start to the season, and really this game here today as well. Time to find out if they can finish the job. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so What do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
He'll throw it. And
another pick, baby.
Interception number 3 on the day.
Let's go.
And he'll take this one all the way home and into the end zone
Doug.
for a touchdown. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Middle Tennessee State comes out onto the field. The offense ready to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They don't need a bunch on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Gonna let it fly. Pulls it in down the sideline.
Of course, right down the middle. The safety was...
The 10, all the way. Touchdown, MTSU.
Man, there was something going on that play between the quarterback and receiver. They were looking at each other. It was almost like they were smiling. The receiver's out to his right. He saw something he liked. He knew he had the post throw, and it was on. Shows you the speed, puts on the afterburners, accurate throw, and it's a touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes with a quick strike up top covering 79 yards. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Back to throw, it's Sanders.
Right, bro.
Intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Allen. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
He comes back after 3 interceptions. They come back after he threw 3 interceptions.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Caught behind the line. It's Martin. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Second and long here. Motion from the wide receiver. Turns it upfield. And he's still
Are you fucking kidding me? Suction block.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Knocked down, but not
Bro,
before he
how are they
crossed
breaking
into
so
the
many
red zone and
tackles?
picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out wide left, it's Allen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down.
They're only going to be down 4 if they
Trying to
score a
squeak
touchdown
through the
here.
pile. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Down 1. He's
Now
actually
it's as
have
if
to
they'll
throw
settle for the field goal
turnovers in the
try.
first half.
Absolutely perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Setting up the screen. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Oh, pressure's coming. Finds his man. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Quick give. It's Moncrief. Hit
Bro,
and
yeah,
stopped
right.
there.
You
Not
had
much
the
on that
hole.
pickup.
Why are you bouncing like that?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big
then, of
fella
course, he
eats.
dropped it.
Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This game just feels so different.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field.
Of
He
course.
will be
No
stopped
fucking
short of the
blocking.
line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Martin. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
Because one running back can't pick up
Let's
a
see what
first
they've got
down
on
from
2nd
2
down.
yards out. When he had the hole, all of a sudden he wants to just jump cut into his own fucking
They give it
offensive
back to
lineman.
him. Jukes his way for more.
Yep.
Got it into the red
Hey,
zone.
you motherfuckers
Dragged down
can't
at the 18-yard line.
Our defense
Down
forced
to the
3 turnovers,
18-yard line. It's
and they're only
1st
down
and 10.
fucking 8 points. What a joke.
Going to the run, it's Martin. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He'll pull it on the read. He never had a chance, never came close to converting that fourth down. Great job by this defense. The give on the counter. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Hits inside, it's Moncrief. Turning it on! That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. There's some room.
Big boy.
The 50. He's at the 40. At the 20. Lean for the wire. Touchdown. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final touch, courtesy of that 76-yard sprint to the house. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as return is stopped short of the 25. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Blue Raiders sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to
where,
take the field.
bro?
Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Running inside. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier.
Oh, yeah, Violet? Oh, yeah? Tell me some more.
Play action on first down. Flush to the left. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Got it behind the line. It's Strong. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Dropping back, it's Sanders. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Straight ahead, it's Martin. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Here comes the offense on second down. They want to throw it. Rush right in his face. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Wants to throw one first. Here comes the heat. It's dropped after taking the hit.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Spins away from the defense.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
Turns it on in midfield. Breaks into the open. Quick step and go. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Look out! Back's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They desperately need to get the score here on third and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on third and goal. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty.
What's God doing?
He wants to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. From the gun, it's Moncrief. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They run the reverse.
Damn it.
Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. A completion good for the percentage, not good enough for the first down. Here comes the punting unit. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. The run inside. It's Shaw. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Here comes the hurry up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the.
Makes the grab in their space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Caught in the backfield. It's Martin. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. That's reeled in. It's Galloway. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Looking to throw again. Caught. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Got to make the play on 4th. Makes a grab past the marker. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. They still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the 4th.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right, they put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
Quick handoff. Looking for a crease. There he goes. The tag. Finds the finish line for the touchdown. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Drops back on 1st down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Needs it here on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end.
Bro, yeah, right. 4th and 16 in coverage.
4th down to keep the drive going. Got to be quick. Down to 10. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He's taking a deep shot. And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on this game. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the
season.
The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You, sir, are awful. You've let up so many big plays. You are going to place, come, recruit.